being in the awareness, and of course the last 2 years, if I were to ask you what kind of emotions have you gone through? A lot of stress, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, loneliness, isolation, despair, some silver lining, some joy maybe, some contentment, some gratitude that, but in this room with this very diverse and august audience, I'm pretty sure in the last 2 years, each one of you has been you've had some brush with grief. A grief of some neighbor, some relative, somebody you heard, someone you had, and many of us are still grappling with the aftermath of it. Okay, because we moved on, and grief, my dear friends, has a way of kicking in weeks, months, years after the actual event. So people may appear very, and the grief is not just of losing a person, the grief of having lost time, good time. So in the university setting, a lot of students, they grieve over not having an in-person graduation, not being able to throw their caps in the air. The fact that many students had to just, sort of be working and studying from home. Yeah? Many of us have been working from home. And the grief of even losing your identity. Many people lost jobs, had financial crisis. There was a lot of loss around. A sense of powerlessness, helplessness. And what happens is, it impacts our identities, our personalities, the way we look at life, and our narratives. So I'm going to now touch on what is your story. Each one of us over here are absolutely unique, because there is no one quite like you, with your kind of looks, your experiences, your gene pool, your heredity, your education, etc., etc., your thought process. No one. I mean, you're as unique. Okay? And each one of you in your uniqueness is a story. What are we but we are stories, right? We are stories. Each one of us is a story. A story which carries so much on their shoulders. And as women, our stories are fabulous. Our stories are intertwined, interconnected. Our stories are also stories of grit, of power, of tolerance, of... Tell me your story. What is it of? Anybody? Determination. Resilience. Creativity. I've only gotten a chance to speak to a few of you, but I know that during lunch when I speak to more of you, each one is a story. Sitting over there, I was just marveling at all the good work that is happening. Each one of you, and of course, a big shout out to Chapter Chennai. All of us from Delhi are blown by you guys, because the kind of teamwork we are seeing here, the kind of, teamwork and the kind of flow between all of you that we are seeing is commendable. So hats off to you guys, everybody.